Hello everyone, welcome to today's study stream. Today we're gonna do 3 hours only since, I was at university, so I only got home like an hour ago and there were certain things I needed to get done. So yeah, unfortunately just 3 hours, but tomorrow I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stream, but on Wednesday we'll have 4 hours, so a bit longer. So welcome. I can see that there's already quite a few people joining on Twitch. Catalysator, hello again. You're like the first one, so that's really cool. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. Tez user showing off with the languages. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you again. And Mia, hello. Lovely that you're also joining. It's nice to see you back again. You've been busy, yeah, I could tell. And thank you so much for the thesis. Congrats. Yeah, thanks for the message. I really appreciate that. That was really sweet of you. And yeah, I indeed handed in, the physical copies of my theses. Well, you're supposed to hand in like 2 copies with us, and then, on Wednesday last week I actually had to, send the, what's it called? The PDF version as well. So a lot of handing in moments, which is a bit confusing. But yeah, finally it's all done. I don't have to think about it anymore. So Rudranj, also welcome back to you. Lovely that you guys have decided to join again. A lot of new people on YouTube, so that's very exciting. And yeah, sorry, like the intro has been very long, I do suggest that we get going today. Catalysator, wait, you're still saying that I've started streaming late, or just for now? No, that's just today, since I had quite a busy schedule. So on other days, I don't think it will be this late. Yeah, it depends, We'll see during exam season how we're gonna do it, like time-wise. Might be different, I was thinking of doing, maybe 2 streams a day sometimes during exam season, like 1 stream in the morning for me and then 1 in the afternoon. So we'll see about that, soon enough. And the Rose Garden, welcome back. Didn't expect to see you since you are done with your semester, so congrats with that. Very exciting. You can finally rest a little bit. And yeah, sorry for talking this much. What a long intro. Normally I don't speak that much, but since so many of you have already joined, it would have been rude not to, talk to you guys. So, okay, without further ado, I do suggest we get started since, we have 3 sessions to complete. So good luck, everyone. Let's Okay, you guys, it is time for our first break today, so I hope you already had a productive session. For me, it's hard. I just have to take notes, but there's so many PowerPoint slides for the subjects, it's insane, it's taking me forever. But during exam period, I really hate studying from a screen the whole time, so I just really need handwritten notes, so it's my own fault. I'm being super inefficient when it comes to that. Although, like I said yesterday, writing things down by hand equals 7 times reading the thing, the text that you're writing down. So I suppose in that sense it is efficient, because I don't have time to read those PowerPoint slides 7 times in a row. Would be a bit much. 7 out of 10. Oh, that's not too bad. That's good. That's fair enough. 10 out of 10. Even better. Okay, impressive. You completed your homework. Great. So now you can relax and do things you actually enjoy. Unless you enjoy doing homework, which is possible, if you like the subject. Some homework was nice at school, I remember. Sometimes I liked the math homework, once you understand how you have to, do certain things in maths, it's just, doing it again with different numbers. So yeah, I felt like that was fun sometimes. But if I don't understand it, then it wasn't that fun, because you're stuck not knowing how to do it. So depends. I look out of breath from taking those notes. Well, I kind of feel like it, I feel like it is exhausting if you think about it, constantly writing. My finger always gets misshaped from applying so much pressure, on while writing, the pen, yeah. I don't know if it's permanent damage, to be honest. Maybe it is. Is that even possible? I'm not sure. But yeah, it feels like it. So yeah, it's definitely cardio for my fingers. You have a lot of holidays in May, so you can attend lots of streams. Yeah, I feel like a lot of countries probably do. Though I actually don't know, I'm just talking about European countries, but that's not the entire world. But yeah, we also had a lot of, let me check actually how many days. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 holidays in Belgium at least. So yeah, that's a lot indeed in 1 month. Impressive. You have to work on your YouTube channel now. Oh, you have a YouTube channel. And what kind of content are you making, if I'm allowed to ask? Are you also doing study-related content or maybe something else? I mean, there's so many things you could do on YouTube, so yeah, I'm very curious. My right hand will be more muscular. You know what? I think that's already the case. But maybe, I don't know why that is. Maybe from writing, maybe from doing everything with my right hand, I try though, really random fact, I try to always brush my teeth with my left hand, to compensate. Really silly. But yeah, for the rest I tend to use my right hand. And also when I would carry my bag, my school bag on one side, it would be the right one. So what happens is I noticed that in the gym, also I notice it in the mirror, to be honest. My right shoulder and my right arm is a lot stronger, also more muscular, so it's really stupid. I feel like it looks ridiculous. I don't know, I'm really getting OCD problems with it not being, the same on both sides, like symmetrical. It bothers me a lot. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm trying to, compensate by brushing my teeth with the other hand, but that doesn't really do the job. You don't write anymore, you only type. Yeah, I feel like a lot of students don't write anymore by hand. Like professors say that, apparently it's becoming for them harder and harder to like actually, read what students are trying to say on the exam, because our exams are written exams like by hand. So yeah, if people are out of practice, it probably becomes this messy handwriting that no one understands, which makes it challenging for a professor to grade your, exam. That seems really horrible. I don't actually know how they do it. How can they read like all the handwritings? Like I can read my handwriting because I have a very neat handwriting, if I say so myself, and it's also because it's mine, I know what I wrote down, so like biased. But yeah, I've seen like some handwriting, like doctors' handwritings. How are you supposed to make out what they're saying? That's terrible. Yeah. Self-improvement and business, documenting my journey. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Self-improvement and business, that sounds very useful. Very useful content, probably. Interesting. Nice. Sounds very good. And have you been doing that for a while now, or are you new with doing that? Since YouTube probably takes up a lot of work. I wanted to try it once, but then, I noticed, the perfectionist in me was taking forever to get things done. Like I was like trying to, say the same 3 sentences for like more than an hour. And then I was like, you know what? I give up. So yeah, not doing that anymore. You do that to your right arm always is stronger. Yeah, I feel like that's for most people the case. So you try to do other things with your, like, yeah, makes sense to try to keep the balance. But yeah, my balance is already gone. Don't exist anymore. Practice doesn't matter. Doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. Do you know Myanmar? No. Is that another study channel or not sure? Let me know. You're new to that. Okay, wow. It's probably a lot of work then, but if you like it, that's a good thing. So keep it up for sure. That's just handwriting personal for everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, I mean, it's what the professor says, but yeah, I'm not an expert on handwriting issues. But yeah, I suppose, if you've always had a messy handwriting, I suppose that, if you write like more or less, it's not really gonna change your handwriting. So I suppose you're right. You're not a student anymore, that's why you don't write anymore. Yeah, I get that. I suppose that's, gonna happen inevitably. But like with me, I at least, I hope that, I won't completely switch like ever to only a digital planner. Like right now I have like 2 planners, my paper planner and then the digital one, because, a paper planner has the disadvantage that if you don't take it with you everywhere, like for example, whenever I have to go to the dentist, I usually don't take my paper planner. So like when she asked me like, oh, let's make the next appointment for next year, it's like hard to tell, whether I'm available that day or not if I don't have my paper planner. So I also keep track of like events in my Google Calendar, but then for to-do lists, I prefer using the paper planner. So I hope I'll, be able to write, like to also be able to, handwrite in the future, because I do like writing by hand. I really actually enjoy it. I also loved doing calligraphy and all that stuff. So yeah. Myanmar is a country. Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I I don't know all countries. Like I'm not one of these geography freaks that can like say all the countries and all the lakes and all the capitals. That is not me, unfortunately. But I feel like it's a very cool thing, to be able to do that. That's like general knowledge, and something that a lot of people lack nowadays. So. Me, especially me. Yeah, messy handwriting. Your handwriting has been terrible for all time, Catalysator. Oh, well, it is what it is. You're probably not the only one, like doctors are known for their terrible handwriting, so I'm sorry if there's a doctor or like someone that's studying medicine that's watching right now. Yeah. That's probably a cliche. But anyways, okay, break time is over, so I do suggest, we start again. I might disappear for like 10 to 15 minutes because I do have to walk the dog. I was supposed to walk him before the stream started, but the problem was that like this super heavy rain started and now it stopped, so I'll have to do that during the stream. So I'm so sorry, for doing that during the stream. I try to avoid that, but yeah, sometimes the weather has other plans. So yeah, no can do. So yeah, good luck guys. I'll start, the focus session and I might leave in between, but I'll be back. No worries. Okay, everyone, it's time for our second break of the day. How did this session go for everyone? Yeah, like you saw, I did not complete the entire focus session in the strict sense, since I did go outside with my dog for a while, but I had already explained that in the previous break that, I was supposed to do that before the stream started, but then there was this super heavy rain, and yeah, I couldn't really do it. Yeah, we completed the second session. 5 out of 10. Mom sent me to buy some ice cream. That is very random, but I get that. Maybe she had some random ice cream cravings that I would completely understand. Tend to have that too. Though I don't have like random ice cream cravings. I have random crepe or like pancake cravings every now and then. I don't know. I start seeing pancakes and then I'm like, I need to eat pancakes, and then, you know, it does not leave. That whole feeling of like craving them does not leave until I eat it. So yeah, it's a thing. And my mom also has it, so that's like really funny. Catalysator, you were very productive. Nice to hear that. Good job. 8.5 for you. For me, it was, well, I don't know, to be honest, since I wasn't here the whole time. But the time that I was here was pretty well, so I would say 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I'm not sure. Something like that. It went really well. Great to hear that. Amazing. Good thing that you guys are being so productive. That's fabulous. Libros, yes, welcome back. You've been here yesterday too. Lovely to see you also in today's stream. Yes, I am an only child. Is that so obvious? Since I don't think that's a good thing, because people think that, well, you know, it's like the cliche that an only child is very arrogant, entitled, spoiled. Yeah, I don't know, stuff like that. Just like all negative things, really. So I hope I don't come across like that. Yeah. Yeah, I am an only child, sadly. I wish I had siblings. But yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. But I did spend like a lot of my childhood like with, you know, at friends' places where, you know, I was surrounded by their siblings, and you know, it felt like they were all my siblings too, so that was nice. Free timer, hello, are you new here? So I think so. I don't think I've seen your username that much around, so welcome if you're new. It's great that you've decided to join. It's 40 degrees. Oh right, it was like really hot at your place. Yeah, yeah, it's a good thing you bought one for yourself too. Yeah, you deserve it. No, I don't live in a dorm. I live at home, but you know, there's a special living arrangement. So the house used to be like all in one floor, and then we decided, like a lot of people here in the neighborhood, we decided to, you know, create another living area on top, like the attic basically. So I live on top of my parents' house basically. So I have this little apartment here, you know, where I have my own bathroom and stuff like that, even my own small kitchen, so it's really nice. It's very convenient, you know, I have my own space, but technically I'm still living at home, so yeah, special living arrangement. So yeah, I live with my family, but very, you know, doing things like all by myself really, because I make my own dinner, since my mom tends to work very late hours, and then, you know, I get hungry, so I decided like, yeah, I'm gonna just make my own dinner and stuff like that. So yeah, I do most things by myself. Your name is Sitham. Okay, nice to meet you. And I'm studying law. What about you? Are you also studying, or are you already working? Maybe you're still in high school. You know, let me know. Feel free to introduce yourself if you feel like it. If it's not like too personal, like if you don't want to share something, don't worry about it, you know. You guessed it from the fact that I'm the only one who has to walk the dog. Yeah. Indeed. Mostly it's me taking care of the dog most days. Yeah. So I'm his mom. I'm the dog mom, not my mom. Though the dog, really likes to greet my mom first. But I think, that's like the manipulation, because it's more special if she comes home, since he does not get to see her that much, since he works long hours, so naturally he's more excited to see her, because he's like so used to me, and also like she gives him like way too many treats. So yeah, that's like, that's not fair, obviously the dog is gonna like kind of like you more, but it's not really like I'm the one taking care of him. So yeah, your attic looks very good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we obviously, like, there were constructions. We had to like change the angle of the attic so that you can actually stand here and stuff like that. So it's been quite something. Marika, you're also the only child and totally spoiled. Now when I'm adult, I luckily got a husband who spoils me. Amazing. That's how it should be. Yeah, I guess I'm also spoiled, yeah, for sure, since, obviously, all the gifts are for me when it's Christmas. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm entitled. Like, I do not like asking, things from my parents and stuff like that. So yeah, I try to, appreciate the things, and yeah, I do think that they raised me well on that occasion, since I do think that a lot of other people that are not necessarily only child, they're also like spoiled and entitled. It's not only only children that have those traits, but yeah, it's probably more reoccurring. You're studying physics and chemistry. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, sorry if I ever like skip like a message that you've sent, like a comment. That means that it popped all the way up because there's new comments, so that means I couldn't like react to it on time, so I apologize for that. I try to catch every comment, but sometimes that's not possible, depending on how much you guys sent, so sorry for that. But if I ever like ignore something that you want me to react to, just send it again, and hopefully I'll react to it. Yeah, my parents don't want me to leave the house. That's quite the problem. So they like built the whole house around keeping me here. So don't know how I feel about that. No, but it's like really convenient, obviously, since it's a lot cheaper, than me renting like a place somewhere. Especially in the city where I study, it's so ridiculously expensive to rent. So yeah, it's convenient that I don't really have to do that. You're actually in 10th grade now. Okay, I see. It's 10 p.m. So you'll go to bed now. Yeah, obviously. Sleep tight, and see you next time. Thank you for joining today. And yeah, what was I saying about being spoiled? Yeah, but I also, I also like to spoil people back, definitely spoil my dog. He gets a lot of toys, treats, a lot of attention. A crazy amount of attention, dedicates so much time to him. And I basically try to, I don't really have much of a social life, like leaving the home in the evenings or throughout the day. Like, it's just like me going to class and then coming back, because, the dog does not like to be alone. So yeah, he's never like alone at home. So yeah, like I'm giving up all my social life for him. So yeah, he's very spoiled. So yeah, it's like having a baby, you cannot leave the house anymore. So it is what it is. Yeah, financially very interesting indeed. Break is over. Let's go. Agree. So let's start the next session, you guys. Good luck, everyone, and we'll talk in the next Okay, you guys, we have finished all 3 sessions. I hope you managed to, finish doing, the tasks you had on your to-do list for today. So hopefully it was productive. Oh, also, hello, Beginning Wonderful. Nice to see you. You finally watched the whole stream, Catalysator. Nice, good one. Well done. True, in the past you used to be able to only join towards the end, so that's really nice. Great. I hope you had a productive session. So yeah, I have to see what time it is actually. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the full break. Maybe I can, depends. But yeah, since we started later today, means that I'm in a bit of a time crunch. So now you're first. You are indeed. But yeah, also sorry by the way. I had noticed this morning that I had not updated the schedule for this week on Sunday, which I usually do, so I don't know what happened. I really forgot. Strange, but I put the schedule up. So tomorrow I don't know whether there'll be a stream because my plans might still change, so I did not include tomorrow, but on Wednesday there will be a stream 4 hours, so a bit longer. My time zone, Brussels time zone, 1 p.m. till 5. And then on Thursday, we'll have a stream starting at 2 p.m. So it's a bit later, 1 hour later, because the hour before the stream, we're gonna have tea time with, the people that subscribe on Twitch. So, yeah, that'll be tea time. And yeah, I don't know if anyone's wondering from YouTube, oh, but how can I join? Well, there's also on the Discord, there's at the question section, frequently asked questions, there's always and there's also an explanation on how you can, have access to it without, being on Twitch and being subscribed. So there's an alternative way to support the stream and get access to tea time. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. So sorry. I've had trouble with this eye. I feel like there's something somewhere and it's super annoying. And right now it's really bugging me. Yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, probably no stream tomorrow, but one on Wednesday. Test user 7 out of 10 for you. Ja, für mich auch. For me too. Yeah, team projects. A team project really depends on who your team members are. You can be very lucky, have really good ones, or those people that you never hear of, the what is it called, the Hangover movies, because there's 3 of them, or I don't know, maybe even more, but it's oh, Salak, thank you so much for reading. Welcome raiders. Yeah, it's really annoying that this is the end of my stream, since as you can tell I did complete all 3 sessions for today, so that's really unfortunate, but welcome Stalak. It's been a while, so it's lovely to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to everyone that's new here. No worries, Talak. I really appreciate you for doing that. I'll try to rate you back next time. So, because I'm also streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so hopefully in one of those days, I can reciprocate. So thank you so much, really appreciate you. Hope you had a lovely stream. Started streaming, yeah, I didn't know that either, so news to me too, but very exciting. I will have to check out your stream. So I'll be one of your viewers next time, hopefully. So when is your next stream going to be? Let me know, then I can join. I can also check your schedule, obviously. But yeah, if you're still here, let me know. So when am I gonna stream twice a day? Yeah, that's gonna be during the exam session. So once I don't have classes anymore, because the problem right now is that I still have, mandatory classes that I have to attend to, live, physically, So when that will be the case, when those classes are over, I can definitely do one stream in the morning and one in the afternoon. So that way it's probably handy for a lot of people, especially with the different time zones. This was your second stream. Ooh. So you're very new at it. Yeah. Exciting though. But how do you like it so far? Actually, don't check my stream. No, I'm sure you're doing better than you think. I felt like I was terrible at it too when I started. But it was also really awkward, because if you start streaming, not a lot of people are engaging, so there's not a lot of people writing comments, and you have to basically do this awkward monologue, and I used to talk about chocolate so much, so that was really awkward. But yeah, you seem to have been doing really well at your stream since you managed to rate me with 4 viewers, so impressive. Thanks for that, by the way. And I don't know if there's still raters with us, but yeah, welcome again. In case you're new here and you haven't come across this channel, I'm Alexandra. I'm a law student, currently in my last semester of my master, so exciting stuff. A lot is going to, happen this summer. I will graduate, and before that, I still have my exam session, so I will definitely be streaming in a very, consistent way for sure in May and beginning of June. So, whenever Stalag is not live, you can, maybe join over here, since I don't want to steal, people from your channel, Stalag. So yeah, I'll try to rate you back, like I said. It's fun, but nerve-wracking. Yeah, I can imagine, but as long as you're having fun, that's a good thing. And test user, you're saying that the stereotype is that only children will be cocky in that manner. You seem very nice and kind. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. I try, I try my best. But like I said, I did join friends a lot, at their houses that, some of them had 2, 3 other siblings. So definitely felt part of, their family. And I learned, how to share things like that, in a different way. So that was always fun. I had a lot of play dates when I was younger, so that definitely made up for the loss of not having siblings, which I'm still sad about. I'm really sad about not ever getting to experience that kind of relationship, I know how a romantic relationship is, I know how a friendship is, but I don't know how your relationship towards your sibling is, I can only see it, but I cannot experience it myself, and that kind of makes me really sad, because I do see how siblings have this special connection, and unconditional support and stuff like that. So yeah, that makes me very sad. So sorry for being so dramatic about it, maybe, but yeah, it's definitely sad. So yeah, I hope you guys are not only children, because I don't think that's necessarily the better option. True, you're gonna get more presents maybe, but that's the only good part in it. I feel for the rest it's nicer to have siblings. Um. Oops, break time is over. I was saying first that I would probably not do the entire break, but here we are. I would feel bad, to skip a part of the break since, with the raid and all, there's like new people watching, so, would be rude to just leave, With siblings, you also learn to fight each other. I suppose so. Style, like, your sister's the best person you know. Oh, yeah, see, I will never know how that feels. I could get very sad about this. Let's talk about something else, maybe. But yeah, I can imagine that must be really nice. I'm glad to hear that you probably have a very good relationship with her. Because I do know some people that actually don't speak to each other anymore as siblings, and I feel like that's like very, very extreme. I don't know if that's like something that can happen that fast. I feel like something bad must really happen for you to, really break off any contact. So, yeah. But I leave something else benefit that only you can get as an only child. Yeah, I don't know. You were an only child till you were 10 years old, beginning wonderful. Oh yeah, okay, that's a long time being an only child for sure. So yeah, I suppose you probably can relate a little, yeah. You believe I have something else. Yeah, like what? Tell me. Your cousins are also the best people. Cousins can be like siblings. True, I suppose they can, but I don't really have a lot of cousins. Like, I have half cousins, if that counts. Complicated situation. And the problem is that they live, in Romania, and like I'm here, so there's not much of a very, very close relationship going on, sadly, yeah, very unfortunate. But they're also like way younger than me, so I suppose that, then it's also difficult to like really have a very strong connection. Since they like play, they played FIFA when I was there to visit them. And like the younger one was so frustrated with me. I feel like he really hated me for a second for, me being in his team, because like I wasn't like, I cannot play FIFA, I struggle with that controller, and yeah, we lost because of me. And he had previously like won all games, so yeah, he was not too pleased with me. So yeah, but I still appreciate him for trying to hide it as best as he could. Do my parents work in law too? No, they don't actually. Oh, Quentin is back home. Hey, I will join you in a second, sorry. Yeah, so my boyfriend just got home, and from work he's probably very hungry, so that's why I was saying like I would probably, keep break time very minimalistic, like not too long, but I'll leave in like a minute. I'll try to respond to the last comment, since you guys are being very nice, enjoying your, company, not gonna lie. FIFA players can have anger issues. You can say that as a FIFA player. Okay, so you also enjoy playing that. Yeah, I thought it was fun, but then again, I didn't know what I was doing, so it was very frustrating for me to play it, because it didn't do what I was like thinking it would do, so very frustrating. But yeah, it seems like a fun game, so understand that you would enjoy that. The benefit is that I never fight with them. Yeah, that's true. Don't have to share things. Yeah, I guess that's convenient. Yeah, clothes. I would find it very annoying to share my clothes, probably, because I really take care of my things, and then if I would have a sibling that would be like really reckless with my clothes and like, would stain them the whole time, it would be very, very annoying for me indeed. Yeah. But like, the not fighting, the problem is, maybe this is something that doesn't have to do anything with the fact that I'm only child, but maybe it does. Like, I'm very conflict avoidant, so whenever, people, do something that I really don't agree with, like when I feel like, they're being like very mean or they're being unfair, unreasonable, I find it so hard to tell them, I'm a people pleaser, so I avoid these, awkward conversations, and I feel like that's probably something you learn with like your sibling, because you can tell those things to your sibling, so maybe you learn to actually confront people, because sometimes you have to tell someone that they're wrong, or that you feel hurt by them or disappointed or stuff like that, and I cannot do that. I avoid it. Like, that's like one situation where I would lie, because, I feel bad. I don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, by saying that. So I try to avoid it, but then I'm like the one stuck with it, and that's also not really healthy. And like, it's unfair to the person, because I'm like pretending to, be okay when I'm not okay. And like, I'm not really being honest. And that person may not like ever learn that they're doing something that other people potentially are not okay with. So yeah, it's not ideal, if you get what I mean. And yes, test user, my boyfriend also lives here, so yeah, it was convenient because it's a whole situation. I'll explain that another time, but yeah, it happened. Like, it wasn't really planned or anything, but yeah, since this apartment is big enough for two, it only makes sense. The challenge, the onesie stream challenge. We'll see if it works, this one. You can relate to avoiding conflict a lot, Stalic. Okay, that's good to hear that I'm not the only one. Yeah. And are you still conflict avoidant, or did you manage to work on that? Because I'm trying to work on it. Like, last summer there was this incident. I can talk about that another time because it's too long to explain the whole situation, but it's like an interesting thing, because I've learned a lot from that moment, but it was like one of the first times that I tried to, actually not avoid the conflict, and did it get messy? Oh my. So that's really like not helpful for me, realizing how messy it got because I decided to, say something. So yeah, it's a tough one. But yeah, I can like elaborate on it more another time. And Marika, that's a really good one. You're going to be a lawyer and you cannot avoid conflicts. Yeah, I know. And that's really something I noticed. So I'm really questioning, what is wrong with me? Like, why did I choose law? Because like, that's like all conflict. But then again, I feel like there's the difference in it not being your conflict. Like, it's a conflict of your client. It's not like your personal issue. So it's like different when you speak on behalf of someone else, and also you have like really strong arguments to back your position, your standpoint. Like, ideally you would have that, like you can say like, but it's the law. So yeah, I suppose it's different, but yeah, I know I was really asking myself that as well. So that's really awkward if you think about it. Don't think I chose too well when it comes to that, like aligning, with my personality. So awkward. You're still terrible at it. Well, yeah, me too. Well, maybe we can learn to get better at it together. So that would be something we can work on. You also had an incident like that. Oh, those are terrible. Yeah. That's really, really annoying. Okay, we'll have to discuss that. I want to know more about it, on like maybe on your stream I'll pop in and then you'll tell me everything about it if you feel like sharing it. Obviously you don't have to like use real names and stuff, like just just like anonymize it. Can you say that? Is that correct? But you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, beginning wonderful. You're also curious. Yeah, same. So, okay, I've been like extending break time way too much. Sorry for that. All right, deal. Sounds good. Awesome. Love that. Test user, I agree. That's a good statement. Avoiding all conflict is not good at all, but sometimes unnecessary conflict, yeah, that's a good thing. Indeed. You don't have to, jump on everything that's moving and like call it out on like tiny silly things. That's not necessary. I agree. Okay, sorry for rushing this, but I do have to go since it's time for dinner and like my boyfriend is probably super hungry. So it was really great. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you again for rating Stalek. It was great to catch up, and I'm really looking forward to discover your streams and watch it. If you don't want me to watch right away, let me know. I'll respect that, and I'll watch like the week after or so. By then you'll have so much experience, you'll be a pro, I'm sure of it. So thank you guys for joining today. I hope to see some of you during the next stream maybe. So have a nice day still, and see you next time. Bye guys.